Yesterday started out fine, better than fine even. Lisa, Ethan and I piled into the car and headed to my older brother Jake's place for dinner. It's not like the old days when I'd crash there every other weekend, back before life got complicated with marriage and a kid. Now, we're lucky if we see each other once a month, but we've always kept it friendly, easy. Jake's house still smells the same, wood polish and something faintly smoky, like home but not mine anymore. Ethan's babbling in his high chair, Lisa's laughing at something Jake says, and I'm cutting into a slab of roast, thinking this is good. This is us. Then Tara, Jake's wife, opens her mouth. She's eyeballing the bag I got Lisa for our anniversary. A sleek leather thing I'd saved up for. Something to make her smile after a year of diapers and late nights. Nice bag, Tara says, smirking a little. Lisa beams, running her fingers over it, and I feel this warm kick in my chest. I did that. I made her happy. But Tara's not done. She nods at my wallet, this beat-up leather relic flopping on the table when I pull out my phone. You should get him to shop for himself too, Lisa. Look at that thing. Falling apart. I laugh it off. Same as always. Well, I like it, I say, shrugging. Dad gave it to me when I left for college. 11 years strong. It's scratched to hell, sure, but it's mine. Feels like him every time I touch it. Tara rolls her eyes and I figure that's the end of it. Except it's not. She leans forward, voice sharp now, cutting through the clatter of forks. Yeah, well, one person earns and another spends, right? The room freezes. My gut twists, a slow, sick churn. Lisa's fork stops midair, her jaw tightening, and I can feel the heat rolling off her. I try to pivot, mumbling something about the food. This roast is killer. Jake, what's the secret? But Lisa's not having it. She slams her fork down, eyes blazing. I take care of Ethan all day, she snaps. I keep our house running while Hez at work. I built our home from nothing. Walls, curtains, everything. Her voice shakes, but it's steel underneath. She's right. I tell her that all the time, how she's the backbone, how I'd be lost without her. Tara backpedals, hands up. It was a joke, Lisa. It was a joke. Lisa, relax, but it's too late. The air's thick, sour, and Lisa's face is a storm cloud. 5 minutes later, she's pushing her chair back, voice flat. I'm not feeling good. We're leaving. Ethan's fussing now, picking up on the tension, and I'm scrambling to pack his stuff. Shooting Jake a look. Help me out here, man. He just shrugs, helpless, while Tara sips her wine like nothing's wrong. We're out the door before dessert hits the table. Lisa's silence, louder than any scream. The drive home is brutal. Ethan's asleep in the back, but Lisa's staring out the window, arms crossed, radiating fury. She doesn't get to talk to me like that, she finally says, low and fierce. Not after everything I do. I nod, gripping the wheel. Yeah, it was shitty. I'm sorry. Back home, she lays it out, pacing the living room while I bounce Ethan on my hip. No contact. Not until she apologizes. Clearly, no bullshit. I'm done. Her eyes lock on mine, daring me to argue. I don't. I get it. Tara crossed a line, and Lisa's not bending. I wake up today with a knot in my chest, replaying that dinner like a bad movie. Lisa's quieter than usual, stirring oatmeal for Ethan while he bangs a spoon on his tray. I kiss her cheek, testing the waters, and she gives me a tight smile. Still pissed, but not at me. Yet. My phone buzzes mid-morning. Jay? I ask, and he grunts a yeah, or what I take as one. I figure he's feeling it too. The rift Tara's comment ripped open. Maybe he's got a plan to fix this. Get the girls talking again? Sure, I say, glancing at Lisa. She's fine with it. Nods without looking up from Ethan's sticky face. Go. I'm good here. I spend the day restless, running it over in my head. Tara's smug little dig. One person earns, another spends. Like Lisa's some freeloader, not the woman who keeps our world spinning. I'm pissed too, but I'm stuck in the middle. Jake's my brother, my rock growing up, and I don't want this turning into a war. I head out at 6, telling myself I'll hear him out, play peacemaker. The diner's this old spot we used to hit as kids. Greasy burgers, chipped mugs. The kind of place that feels like yesterday. I slide into the booth, expecting Jake's lopsided grin across from me. Instead, Tara's there too, perched next to him, sipping a Coke like it's no big deal. My stomach drops. What's this? I mutter. But Jake's already talking, leaning in. Look, man, last night got out of hand. Tara didn't mean it like that. She jumps in, all breezy. It was a joke, okay? Lisa's taking it way too far. She's so sensitive. I say, voice. You basically called her a gold digger. She's busting her ass every day. Ethan, the house, all of it. You don't get to shit on that and call it lighthearted. Tara's eyes narrow. But Jake cuts in, hands up. We're just saying, maybe she overreacted. Let's figure this out. I defend Lisa hard. Every word's true, every bit of her I love. And they sit there, picking at fries, acting like I'm the one, missing the point. I'm torn. No. I want to fix this. Want us all back to normal. But Tara's not budging, and Jake's playing Switzerland. We eat, but it's tense, stilted, and I'm itching to leave. I don't see it as betrayal. Not then. I'm trying to bridge the gap, keep the family from splintering. But I know Lisa won't see it that way. I walk through our door at 9. The house quiet except for Ethan's soft snores down the hall. Lisa's on the couch, scrolling her phone. But she looks up and I feel the shift before I open my mouth. How'd it go? She asks, casual, but her eyes are sharp. Good, I say, setting my keys down. Jake wanted to talk about last night. She nods, waiting, and I hesitate. Just a beat too long. Tara was there too. Her face changes fast, like a storm rolling in. What? She snaps, sitting up straight. She was there, at the diner. I know. Yeah, I didn't know. She just showed up. They wanted to explain her side. Lisa cuts me off, voice rising. Her side? What side? She insulted me and you sat there eating burgers with her? I stepped closer, hands out. I was trying to fix it, Lisa. I didn't know she'd be there. I thought it was just Jake. She's on her feet now, pacing, fury spilling out. Fix it. You should have walked out the second you saw her. She's not sorry. She's not apologizing. And her words hit like punches, and I'm reeling. I didn't mean it like that, I say, desperate. I told them she was wrong. I defended you. But she's not hearing it. You betrayed me, she says, voice breaking. And that word, Betrayed. Lands like a sledgehammer. I told you no contact until she owns it, and you went behind my back. I'm gutted. I wasn't hiding it. I'm telling you now. I thought I could smooth things over. She laughs, bitter, tears in her eyes. Smooth it over? By picking them over me? I'm done, okay? Done. She storms off to our room, slamming the door, and I'm left standing there, the silence deafening. Ethan stirs, whimpering, and I sink onto the couch, head in my hands. I didn't see it as betrayal. I still don't, but she does, and that's tearing me apart. Sleep's a lost cause. I crash on the couch, staring at the ceiling, replaying every damn word. Tara's smirk, Jake shrugs, Lisa's tears. Morning creeps in, grey and heavy, and Lisa's up before me, moving through the kitchen like a ghost. Ethan's giggling oblivious, but she won't look at me. I'm sorry, I say, voice rough, standing in the doorway. She doesn't answer, just keeps wiping his face, her silence louder than any fight. I'm a mess all day, guilt gnawing at me, anger simmering under it. Tara's joke wasn't funny. It was a knife, and she twisted it. I call Jake, needing something, anything, to make sense of this. Why'd you bring her? I ask, no preamble. He sighs, long and tired. She wanted to talk, man. I thought it'd help. I didn't know Lisa's flip like this. I snap. You should have told me. I walked into a trap. He's quiet then. Yeah, I screwed up. Tara's stubborn though. She's not apologizing. That's it then. No apology, no bridge. I hang up staring at my wallet on the counter. Dad's gift, worn and steady. I'm not the one who should feel like shit here, but I do. Lisa finally talks to me that night. Voice low, Ethan asleep between us on the couch. Not sit there with them like it was nothing. I swallow hard. I do have your back. I didn't want to lose Jake too. She softens, just a fraction. I get that. But I come first. I nod. Throw tight. You do. Always. Days bleed into weeks, and the rift doesn't heal. Not fully. Lisa's firm. No contact with Tara, no exceptions. Jake texts now and then. Small stuff. But we don't meet up. Tara's a ghost. No apology. No hint of regret. I'm pissed. At her, at Jake for not pushing harder, at myself for that diner. But Lisa and I were clawing our way back. She's still hurt, still wary, but she lets me in, inch by inch. We cook together one night, Ethan smearing sauce on the counter, and she laughs, real, bright. It's a lifeline, and I grab it. I think about that dinner nonstop, how it unraveled, how I stumbled. I should have walked out the second Tara showed up, should have seen it for what it was. But I didn't, and Lisa paid for it. That's my scar now, one I'll carry. Still, we're stronger for it. I tell her one night, quiet. You're my family. You and Ethan. Nothing else matters. She nods, squeezing my hand, and it's not fixed. Not perfect, but it's enough. Tara and Jake can fade. We won't.